Crystal Palace National Sports Centre, 22nd of June. I'm here with Alec Connelly, Alex Brito. This is the BXGP face-off. Boys, 22nd of June, under the lights. The last show was a it's a big show. How are you both feeling? I'll go over to Alex first. How's training camp been going? Have you been ticking over?
Yeah, feeling good. Obviously been non-stop training, getting ready for the 22nd of June. Right now I feel great, so ready to go.
Yeah. Alec?
Yeah, I feel good. I'm excited. Yeah, good platform.
Yeah.
Buzzing to be on it. So.
Big show, excited to just get there now. I suppose this is the time where it's probably the hardest time for you both as fighters, where you're just sitting around waiting. You want to get in the ring, the training's there, but it's not quite the same, is it?
No. I'm just trying to keep busy now, fighting next week, and then obviously got June.
Yeah.
And got another one lined up in August, so it's taking me over.
Alec, your second boxing match.
Yeah.
Has it been difficult to transition over, or is it something that's kind of just second nature for you?
Yeah, it just feels natural. The first gym I went to was a boxing gym, and I just, even when I do kickboxing, MMA, I love to box. So yeah, it's very natural.
Alice, you've been in this situation before.
Yeah.
We saw you on the last show. Your style and everything else, a bit of showboating as well in the last fight.
Yeah.
Maybe because the opponent allowed you to do it. But in terms of your preparation for this fight, with the fight sitting in front of you that you'll be facing, do you find it a bit more difficult not knowing what to expect?
Not really. I just focus on my own game. At the end of the day, obviously I respect everyone that gets in the ring in front of me. So regardless of the opponent who it is, if it's Alec today, David the other day, doesn't matter. I just concentrate on my own game.
Yeah. And the same with you as well?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter anymore. Like when I fight, respect to everyone, but then when it comes to it, it's just I look at it as an object that I have to get through, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then be friends after.
Yeah. So this is the time where
you have to switch it. Like it would be nice before and stuff, but it comes to it, it switches off.
Do you plan much about how you foresee the fight, like how you want it to go? Does that run through your head? Do you run through scenarios of how you want it to go? Some people look for and say, well, they want a knockout, but how close to the fight are you playing scenarios through in your head of what you want to do?
Yeah, I just visualise just positive things with the fight. Early on in camp, I think about things that could go wrong, and then throughout the camp, it's just everything's just positive.
Yeah.
All I think about is how I'm going to win. How it's going to happen over and over again.
Yeah. What about you, Alex?
Just think about game plan. I don't really concentrate on how it's going to get done. Just at the end of the day, I'm there to just follow a game plan that my coach has been telling me every week, or what we train for, and however the fight goes, in KO or decision, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's a win.
Yeah. And in terms of your plans, obviously we spoke before, and you're getting out a couple of times this year as well to fight and keeping active. And how important is that for both of you to keep busy, especially leading up to a fight, but also not overdoing it?
Yeah.
We'll go to you first, Alec.
It is important, yeah. I just don't like that the things I do when I'm not in camp. It's nothing bad, but I become unmotivated. I think just keeping training, keeping busy, getting fights just brings out the best in me, like it does with everyone. So yeah, I have to be busy.
Yeah. Alex?
Yes, obviously staying busy is the main thing. Regardless if that's fighting or that's sparring every week, as long as I'm training and I'm keeping busy, I'm ready for when the next fight is.
Boys, you've both been here before. You've been fighting. This is what you both do. But going into something like this, especially with a day set up like this, where we're doing the face-off, surely there's a bit of sussing out that both of you are doing, maybe a little look into each other's eyes just to see. There's a lot of respect here, as you would do before the fight, but you're sussing each other out. I noticed a few, just those glares, those little glares that you have, not a disrespectful one, but it's I'm coming and I'm ready. in terms of both of you, how would you like to see this fight go? And I'll go to Alec first. How do you want to dominate?
Yeah, I think I always put pressure on, and I think that anyone who watches my fights knows that that's what I'm going to try and do.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to see a different fight this time, especially because kickboxing and MMA is not the same. Like, I'm a very different fighter to I was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the pressure's still going to be there, but a lot more thinking.
Would you say it makes you, because you've done that MMA and kickboxing, would you say you might have that edge over an opponent, let's say, that just boxes? And I will come over to you in a minute.
No, not at all. I think it's completely different. The only thing I feel confident with is I've had experience. I know what I'm doing. I know what it's like to get into a fight. So yeah, that's it. Like, I respect boxing. I think it's freaking fascinating. So can I swear?
Yeah. We'll do it.
It's fascinating. So boxing. I would never disrespect boxing and say, I've done MMA, so I'll come in and smash a boxer. That's not the case at all.
Yeah.
But
what about you, Alex? How do you? We talk about playing back scenarios in your head of the fight, but how do you look to win a fight? Do you overplay like a knockout in your head? Do you want to dominate? I feel like with the semi-pro boxing, sometimes you don't always get those chances that maybe other boxers have to watch review tapes, watch your fighters that you're fighting to understand what they do, which makes it that more interesting and difficult for both of you. But yeah, how
I just go in there confident, stick to my plan, and obviously you said before that I like to showboat. I just like to be happy in the ring. Obviously, it's a place that makes me feel like me, and obviously I'm confident in there, and I just go out there to put out a show. And as I said, put pressure on an opponent, let the shots fly.
Let the shots fly. Dealing with that pressure as well. It's a moment where you deal with adversity. Maybe in that moment when you're dealing with that pressure and soaking it up. Looking at your opponent, does he look like someone who can deal with that pressure?
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Alec, do you see anything? Do you think, yeah, no, fancy it?
Not necessarily.
No.
I just know that, I'll get him taking a back step. I know that I'll be the first forward fighter.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with pressure all my life, so the one thing I won't do is shy away. I'll keep coming forward, and I'm pretty sure he'll do the same thing. So we'll see.
It's what I'm looking forward to it, because I know that he's game and I'll be game.
Yeah, both.
And it's going to be a good scrap.
Yeah, and obviously as well, I think predictions for the fight. How do you foresee this going? And how do you foresee this going? If I can get a prediction from both of you now, looking at each other, I'll let you go first, Alec.
It's going to be stupid for me to not think I'm going to just go in there and dominate, you know what I mean? I'm going to go in there and, it's going to be a hard fight.
You said you want to put him on the back foot.
It's going to be a hard fight. We're both going to get tired. I'm going to tire him out. He's going to tire me out. We're going to be on each other, so yeah.
You're going to get tired?
No, not
He
going to
will.
get tired.
He will. He'll get tired. You'll get tired from the pressure.
We'll see.
You will.
All I know, the prediction that I'm have is for a win. Doesn't matter how, just for a win. That's it.
Do you think, as he says, you're fighting on the back foot, or wants to put you on the back foot and that tiredness, how do you answer, or how are you going to deal with that if that happens? Because, you believe in your head it won't. Is that you genuinely believe? Is the pressure, just soak it up, move forward, carry on?
Yeah, just soak it up, move forward. You'll be trying to put me on the back foot. I'll be on the left of him or on the right of him. So angles. So, yeah.
It's good fight talk, boys. But
I'm not being disrespectful or anything. Do you know what I mean?
This is competitive.
It's like,
that's what we're here to do. We're here to fight each other. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's no bad blood here.
We obviously talk about fighting and just the art of doing it and different respects it. And both of you getting in that ring, it's very easy for a lot of people to sit, and we're going to be watching, fascinated on this fight. But you guys are getting in there and doing it, and you guys are putting yourselves on the line in the purpose of entertainment for many people that are coming, the 2,000 people that are coming to Crystal Palace. How is that moment for both of you? You've been here before. This is your first time. When you step out and you walk down that platform and go into the ring, and those final thoughts, what are they like for you, Alex?
Just going out there having fun. Obviously, you said 2,000 people are there. You also got your people that came here to watch you, so you want to impress everyone. and hopefully give good eyes to people that are watching to come out to your next one. So yeah.
Yeah. Alec?
Yeah, I'm buzzing for it. It's a great platform. As soon as Pete Mercer, my boxing coach, as soon as he mentioned it to me, I was straight on it. And yeah, I'm going to take the opportunity with two hands. I hope it's not going to be my only fight on this show.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You live-
I'm buzzing.
Media day is slightly very different to the fight. Very different to the fight.
I'm more nervous about the media day than I am about the fight.
Yeah.
I don't care about fighting in front of 2,000 people. It's fine.
Yeah.
Do it fucking today. But yeah, the interviews ain't for me.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You talk about, and as I said, the media day is very different to the fight night. And as you said, 2,000 people. So you soak that up,
Yeah,
take it in your stride, and just carry on.
Yeah, I just know that as soon as we exchange it, everything's going to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've done it
Yeah.
many times.
You confident in your chin,
Yeah.
Alex?
I am.
100%.
Yeah.
hmm
And that's what we're there for, boys, to test.
That's if it can be touched. So we'll see.
You believe that? You believe? We talk about your last fight on the BXGP card, and which I was at and commentating on, and there was a lot of showboating going on, as I said before. But I feel like, do you feel like you've got a very different opponent in front of you just because of the experience, what he's done, and obviously within the different respective combat
100%.
disciplines?
100%. It's a different opponent. Obviously, respect to my previous opponent and my future opponents, all opponents, but every fight is different.
Yeah.
As you said, he's a fighter, does other sports, does MMA, kickboxing, boxing. So respect,
Yeah.
nothing but respect.
And I know you said before, it's a fascinating sport, boxing. So for you, it's something. This is what you want to be fighting on as a long time as well for shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, you talk now. It's very difficult to have any doubts on each other's chin until you get in the ring, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you will test it on the night. Make sure you tune in. 22nd of June, BXGP, 2,000 people, pay-per-view as well. Boys, can we get one last face off and a shake of hands?
Yeah.
Yeah? And do that here. Is that alright? Yeah. It's alright, boys. Can we get a shake of hands? A face.